Good morning. How's life treating you? Is it happy? Is it glum? Is anxiety overwhelming your life? Did you know no matter how you feel, you cannot change the past and you cannot totally predict the future? All you can do is live in this moment to prepare for the future as best you can and reminisce about the past and take the learnings from your past experience so it can reshape your future. Hi, I'm Dr. Jessica. I've spent years ruminating about could have, would have, should have. Success and fulfillment only happened in my life when I realized that could have, would have, or should have only spoiled my life. And not just mine, but that of those around them. People often come to me because for some reason they say that I bring them joy. But when I'm in the could have, would have, should have moment, I not just bring myself down, but everybody down. So today I've learned that emotions are not wrong. It's okay to feel anxious about something. It's okay to feel fear. But we must also intentionally assess each emotion and say, is this real? Is this true? Is it worth ruminating over a particular emotion? Can I change it? If I can't change it, then why ruminate about it and go down the rabbit warren and to bring others down with you? I know you're telling me, look, it's easy to say that, but hard to do. I understand. So today I encourage you to take a journal, write down every time you have a strong emotion, write it down. Or if you're not a writer, take the voice memo in your phone and talk it through. I'm feeling anxious about something that happened 10 years ago. Can I change it? No. Can I learn from it? Maybe. What do I learn from it? And when you do these things every day in, day out, you recraft your brains and you rewire your brains to think differently. Let me give you an example. I grew up in a place where there was not enough clean water for us to swim in. So I was always terrified of jumping into deep water, although my 5-year-old would do it. And I just couldn't understand how all these people were having fun when I was terrified. And then I took a step-by-step approach to assess that fear and knew that that was an illogical fear because I could swim great lengths in a swimming pool that was shallow. So I decided that I knew I had the skill and that it was just my fear that was stopping me. And that fear is not a bad thing. Now, if I didn't know how to swim and I jumped into deep water, that's stupid. But I did know how to swim. So I then knew I had the skill. It was just my illogical fear that was stopping me from progressing. So this summer, that was my aim to jump into deep water in a safe environment and swim to shore, which is what I did. Now, this is one example. You might be fearing something else totally different. Now, let me get this right. If you do not have a skill to do a certain thing, and doing that particular thing will cause you harm or death or others, that fear is a good fear. These are the kinds of positive fears that keeps you safe. That's not what I'm talking about. These are illogical fears that doesn't necessarily make sense, right? That's why you need to write it down. Do I have the skill? And if you did have the skill, then you know that it is something in your environment, some past trigger. For me, it was because I wasn't exposed to water. And I know about lots of people drowning. But in my life, that wasn't necessarily true because I had over time gained those skills to swim. So write down where you're at. And if you didn't have the skill, like me, like if when I didn't have the skill, I went and did swimming lessons. I joined the swimming club. So enhance yourself so you can then overcome the fear, an illogical fear. For me, it's not getting the having a certain career or um, buying a certain dress that gave me intense joy or fulfillment. It is conquering illogical fears is what gives me intense fulfillment. So I use this as a hobby to say, where do I have illogical fears? How can I conquer it? And rise above it. So today I encourage you to take stock of what your illogical fears are and how you can rise above it. This is Dr. Jessica saying bye for now.